just go. How's it going, everyone?
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Do you want to do the joke right now, or do you want to wait for Cost to get back?
I kind of lost, but I'm trying to remember how we got to the mansplaining thing. That's where it started.
Yeah, because I looked at this post earlier that day, and I mentioned it to you because I wasn't sure if you'd heard about it or not, because I know you're from New York. So so I asked. I was like, hey, did you hear about this arrest for manspreading
No,
and
like,
how it's officially illegal in New York?
I'm gonna do it anyway. By the way, I will super do it. I'm gonna ask an officer. Do you really want to arrest me for this? Do you really want to waste your fucking time?
What's illegal in New York?
Manspreading.
Basically, to spread your legs while sitting on a train. Yeah, that's a thing now. By the way,
Are you serious?
Um,
do it. Why is it illegal for me?
Manspreading.
And Nathan did a video on that. I can link it in the chat. I'm pretty sure you've seen it, Brandon.
I know I've seen it. Man, that fucking the official video for that shit with those two social justice nerds or whatever. That thing
Yeah.
has like a million dislikes.
Yeah, so we got from that to talking about like we should just make a law for $5.99 for enemy stuff. So we were joking around and saying like, what if we just started making a law because we wanted everyone to sound like Virgil, so you'd have to like quote things that Virgil would say.
Yeah, your entire speech is just Virgil quotes. So, you know, if you guys are ever taking a subway, have you ever used like a Metro card or something to pay for the fare?
I never took the
Um,
subway.
I would assume it's the same like taking like the what
If
is
you
it, the
take
metro station, like just at a train. Yeah.
Yeah, if you take a city bus, it's the exact same thing. You have a card and you just swipe it or whatever. So we
Yeah.
were making a joke like, so what if you did have to talk like Virgil and all you could do is quotes? So I picture some fat, like normal-looking business dude, and he takes his Metro card, and there's always a guy at the booth to make sure you're not trying to like slip past the gate without paying. So what if he just looks at the dude, takes out his Metro card, and says, "This is the power of Sparta," and then swipes?
That's great.
Mind
Like, that's just
controls
perfect.
everything.
Yeah. There was
Please move. You shall die.
yeah, that was the one. Yeah. And then there was like the one where it's just like where if like someone was just having sex with their wife or girlfriend and they're just like, where's your motivation?
Drops her pants. That's a little motivated.
I'll show you
Like,
the
that's
power
funny.
of Sparta.
Yeah.
Metro card one had me and Dom. I think it's the way I said it was funnier because Dom was dying.
Yeah, and this was like literally right after we were just talking about like how Hatsune Miku is still relevant.
Oh.
You should have heard James because it was great. It was great. He was just like, this shit's got a following still. This shit was over in my city.
It's coming. It's coming back, yeah. It was like, they have an expo for her?
Like, expo for who?
They
Like-
have a legit expo for Hatsune Miku.
Like, she's a hologram. They made a hologram for her, and she's on stage, like in real life. And it's just people, like a million people close, like, what the fuck is this? And then they go into detail, like she was on Toyota USA commercials,
Toyota.
Google commercials, like what the fuck?
Have you heard the last news that Godzilla has become a citizen of Japan? Not any citizen, but he's become a mayor of a city.
You know what's worse? I think there's more of them. There's like Tokyo, and then there's this other girl's like 20, and Miko's like 60. There's like a biography for all of them. Like, what the fuck is this? And half the characters don't even have an age, so I'm like, oh, so they could be pedophiles for all I know. Good.
Don't try to understand Japanese people.
They sometimes weird me out.
You'll have a brain damage.
Dude, you know what's stupid? They had a Hatsune Miku Expo in New York, like last year, according to the website, and they're having another one somewhere else this year on like the
They have an
27th.
art gallery too.
What'd you say, Tom?
They had the art gallery too.
Oh my god, yeah. Oh my! I'm just sitting here like, what is this fucking home DeviantArt? Like, is this their headquarters for Hatsune Miku now?
Yeah.
Because on the expo site, they show like 20 plus pictures along a wall of like super high quality like DeviantArt looking shit. I was like,
Yeah.
are you serious? They have like a Hall of Fame for this chick.
Why am I hearing Hatsune Miku right now through my headphones?
Kevin,
You're imagining it.
I blame Kevin. Kevin's waifu kick.
No, I'm sorry, not me.
This is the one that everyone knows about though right here.
I don't hate her music. It's just like
It's really weird, yeah.
she's like a weeaboo paradise.
I'm a weeaboo.
This is the one that everyone first saw, at least here in America.
I can't see any of this, but I can imagine.
The one about the carrot juice or whatever.
Oh my fuck! Oh,
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about it anymore.
It's like the way that she fucking shakes the bottle and shit.
Again, she has a fucking hologram that's on stage singing. You are the most weeaboo fucking people on the planet. I don't even know if just call them weeaboos or just weird.
Weeaboos.
I think I said this before. I could have like a body pillow of all the DMC characters. I'd sleep with them and still not be as weird as them.
Yeah.
I just no.
Godzilla, citizen of Japan.
He is a citizen. Resident
Yeah.
monster.
He's a mayor, not a citizen now. Please don't mistake it.
Kaiju mayor.
But where's Baijuru-sama when you need him?
This is the thing I take to work every day. You see him standing on Godzilla. I'm out of hair gel. To Walmart. Mush.
He just fucking teleports his way over there. See, he'd be like, car, why would I need a car when I could teleport? And then he just turns over to Vagisil and he's just like, oh, the Virgin Obi.
You just jump on Godzilla. This may be fun. And he gets off. No, it wasn't. Oh, god damn it.
How am I still hearing this music? I'm not the only one that can hear it, right?
But for you, if you imagining things now.
Maybe you like Hatsune Miku too much.
Trying to brainwash Dom, I see.
Oh, That
Yeah, they're
explains a
playing.
lot. Apparently, another window opened up in my background of Miku, and I didn't even know about it. I'm just like, I'm hearing this music, and I don't think it's Kevin. And I was about to mute him too, and I'm just gonna be like, get muted until you turn that off.
Your computer's a fan secretly.
HP wants me to become a fangirl of Hatsune Miku.
So, yo, you mentioned Miku. I got this shit right here.
Right. Exactly. What's going on with Koss? He's still muted. Oh no, he's not.
Yeah, I'm quiet as fuck. I'm just listening to you guys.
Oh, fuck you. Why'd you say fuck you?
Oh, because when I joined, everyone said hi and you didn't, and I said fuck you too, James. Then they said that you were out, so I
I
just
would.
typed it in.
Also, you missed the most stupidest shit we were talking about earlier with, Did you hear about that manspreading thing, by the way? Like, that's a law in New York now?
No, what?
You know what it is, right?
No.
So basically, if you spread your legs, like you're sitting and you just spread your legs on a subway, that's now somehow a law that you can't do that.
Why?
I don't.
That's not.
Oh
like,
yeah.
why?
Can
What's
we
the
also
point?
mention the fact that it's exclusive to men and not women?
Also,
Uh-huh.
woman can do it too. I've seen.
Yeah. That's the funniest part about it is that women can do it too, but they're excluded from the law.
Apparently, it's like a male. What's the word I'm looking for?
Apparently, it's the patriarchy.
Stupid.
That's what it is. Clearly not just people being too
Look,
shy to
there's
ask
people
somebody to
that,
move over.
yeah, there's feminists, yeah, there's
Yeah.
feminists that want equality, and there's feminazi that just bring all the stupid stuff to the table.
Yep.
They say about things like this, the man spreading, like it's the end of the world, like someone's doing it on purpose to disgrace women. It doesn't even have anything to do. It,
Nothing to
they
do with.
say they say they want equality, and then they
They bullshit
tell
like this.
tell us not to do this, not do that, don't do that. You're not allowed. While they themselves are allowed to do that.
Yo, if you stick your arms out straight, you're a fucking hazard to society now. It's about as retarded as it sounds, so.
You having limbs is a hazard to the society. That's gonna be a law. We're gonna live in 1984, guys. George Orwell was right. He predicted the future.
The bi-hero world order.
I would go under that world order. Everyone would, because then everyone could be a little motivated.
Virgil steals all the best game developers. No, you're all gonna make a fucking game together. Go.
You know what? I want a game where Itsuno, Hideki Kamiya, and Pseudo51 join up and just make the weirdest game possible.
You need Kojima too. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, throw Kojima in there too, and we got ourselves a magical game right there.
Yeah, but how weird? In what way? Because there are all kinds of weird.
Yeah, that is true.
I'm talking like Pseudo51 style of weird, like Killer is Dead weird almost, if not more weird than that.
Weird, Killer is Dead. I've seen screenshots and gameplays, but it's pretty tame if you compare it to some things that you can find in Japan.
No, I mean like his boss fights for that game. Like just the art style and the boss fights for the game. Yeah.
Instead of being weird, it would be just awesome.
I just like a counter thing where you dodge or something and he goes ape shit. That's like my favorite part of that game.
Oh, Killer is Dead.
Yeah, that's like the best fucking thing in that whole game.
I still have to play that game.
Play it either, but I watched a Let's Play. I was like, that's the coolest shit I've seen in a while. So
Yeah. I like the cell shaded art design in that game too, by the way.
yeah, it works.
Oh yeah, I forgot that I have a chat somewhere. Mm,
Sir, can you
R.I.P. I'm sorry if I butchered this person's name. R.I.P. Vane or Van. I'm sorry. I'm like really bad with YouTube users, but apparently James, you sound like chaotic
Oh,
or
no.
creotic or whoever that is. I don't know who that is.
I don't know who he is though. Yeah, like a million subs on YouTube or something.
So guys, wait.
You're
I got a
you're
question.
starting to sound pretty quiet, James. By the way.
Am I?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it sounded like you were away from the mic or something.
He's in the bathroom. Wait, guys, when is E3 again?
June 14th is when it starts, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, what are you guys looking forward to E3? Outside of Capcom stuff.
I don't know. If Killer or not Killers, that Devil's Third is there. I hope. I want to
For
see
the
that there.
Wii U game, right?
Yeah. I don't even have my own Wii U. I just want to see how that game plays so I can pick it up eventually.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Mirror's Edge. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the first one, so let's see how this one turns out.
There's a Devil's Third is a or sequel.
Wait, what?
Devil's Third is a sequel.
No, I said Mirror's Edge, not
Oh,
Devil's
Mirror's
Third.
Edge. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't hear that Mirror's Edge part. Sorry. Oh, James, do you know if Overkill is bringing over their Walking Dead game?
I would
E3?
assume, but I don't know.
Yeah, because I want to see more of that. That's going to be
I
something
think
that's.
they are. I read somewhere that they will be showing Walking Dead at E3. So
Yeah,
that could be it.
I would hope so.
just a new teaser is fine.
I
Like
want something new.
huh?
What?
I want something new about E3, about DMC.
Yeah,
If
for
they
sure.
if they make a Virgil story about Continue, I will be disappointed if this isn't his Devil Trigger.
Oh, that looks pretty cool.
Yeah, that's
They need to
from a
finish the
fighting
story,
game.
period.
If he doesn't have this DT, I'm gonna be so fucking disappointed.
Really want a new DT, don't you?
Yeah, I love my DT.
Yeah, for Virgil, I think James, you made a good point. Like, I think they might just revive him somehow for the next Devil May Cry. They might like tease the next Devil May Cry via a concept trailer, and then officially unveil it at Tokyo Game Show.
Dude, he's Shadow the Hedgehog. He has the same exact kind of fandom. Like, everybody likes him. He died. Loved him too much. Prayers like, let's bring him back in some way.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was talking about this with someone on YouTube. That there's nothing that stops Virgil from coming back because we don't know really much about the rules of DMC. For example, there is hell where there are demons, but what happens when you die in the real world as a human? Do you go to hell or something like that? Virgil could be still alive as a soul without a body, for example, in hell.
Yeah, I think
There's
I know, like,
not much possibility.
I think, anyways.
Yeah, I can see that.
They could pull everything they want, and it still would feel like it's canon.
Yeah. With like what was it with Virgil? They could also. I know like Capcom UK, the guy that did the Femme Fatales video for Trish and Lady for Capcom, the Capcom UK channel. I know when he was at London Comic Con, he was very like he seemed very enthusiastic about a Devil May Cry 5 and a Devil May Cry Virgil game only.
Yeah, but
I'll kiss you forever.
Right, like he seemed pretty enthusiastic about that. I'm not saying that they're actually making Devil May Cry 5 or anything like that, but he just seemed like that was the route that Capcom was going to be going. Like he was just holding back on something he wanted to say, but he knew he couldn't.
yeah, a Virgin origin story would be good. Yeah.
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 Yeah, even if it's not Virgin, even if it's Sparta, that too. Yeah, I don't know. Either one of them, I would like a game, a sequel to that.
Yeah.
I wonder who would voice Sparta.
Yeah, that.
Troy Baker.
To be fair, that man has like sold his vocal cords to the devil for like the best voice ever.
What about Steve Blum?
Joker, for God's sakes.
He can. I think he could do Sparta. He could potentially do Sparta, for sure.
Or have a new Power Ranger come in.
A new Power Ranger. Yeah, I can see that working too.
Yeah, Devil May Cry is part of Power Rangers, confirmed.
Make a Devil May Cry inspired Power Rangers theme.
They could.
Just replace the
Like recently.
huh?
What?
Didn't they have a reunion thing recently for the Power Rangers? As I know Dan tweeted it.
Yeah.
That was me. I would dress up as Virgil and walk into the place.
Oh wait, this is the wrong convention.
Oh wait, a little too much motivation here.
Dan comes over, get this guy a VIP seat. To be fair, Dan says Virgil's still like his favorite character, so.
Yeah.
I can imagine all the Democrat cast walking in and Power Rangers convention, like all the voice actors.
I'll jizz my pants on the spot.
Oh, hold on. I'll be right back.
Yeah, that's cool. Kevin, you said you wanted to bring something up earlier.
What?
I thought it was like E3 or something like that. Didn't you want to bring that up?
E3?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Just E3.
Just
DMC.
generally
Talking about
E3.
DMC, yeah. What can be shown?
Yeah. I heard rumors that they were going to be bringing over Monster Hunter, so that could potentially be the action game.
Maybe.
But I would rather see Devil May Cry.
Yeah, it's everyone.
What apparently?
Imagine everyone's face of disappointment when it's not DMC.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
not a Praise fan kills Itsuno on stage for that. I swear.
But I heard you guys talk about how after DMC 3 Special Edition they announced DMC 4. Maybe it will work like that?
Yeah.
Hope so.
Yeah, that's how it should work. I forget.
This is like
where-
a hyping
yeah.
or something that he has in store, so.
Yeah. I gotta find the article list and see if they've
DMC
actually
5.
confirmed. Yeah, if they've actually confirmed what game was showing up, if it was still Devil May Cry or not.
They're saying DMC, but we
Yeah,
will
they
not
haven't
know.
still starred, so it's. I'm finding this to be very accurate because they already knew that Resident Evil was going to be at E3 this year, that being Resident Evil 0 HD. So, if that's correct, I'm assuming that Devil May Cry is going to be also correct. but what Devil May Cry we currently don't know.
It better be part of the main series. That's all I care about. No reboot. No.
Yeah.
No, I don't think they'll go back to the reboot anymore.
Yeah, Suno seemed pretty happy that it was dead.
Why did they go back to making good games?
Right? I can stop making stupid Western games for Inafune for once.
Yeah, because it wasn't even Itsuno's idea.
Yeah.
West does not work with East in this case.
No, definitely not.
And it's weird because all the characters are already kind of Westernish. At least Dante's like the most Western Japanese-made character ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
The only Japanese thing he has is one of his taunts. The showdown taunt is a very Japanese pose.
Yeah.
I think it was in an article or something. Someone mentioned that the crouching thing. That's apparently that's like a Japanese. That's like the equivalent of doing a knee slap, I guess, in Japan.
Okay.
A little crouch thing, I guess. I liked it. It sounds really awesome in DT though.
Yeah, and anytime Dante talks in DT, it sounds pretty cool. Kick slap Kappa.
I was waiting for that.
Yeah,
Hey
so
James, look. This is Dark Souls 3 images.
You know I can't see any of
on
them.
Twitter.
he's on his phone right
You're
now.
on your
Yeah, I can check. Oh, if it's on Twitter, I can go check that later.
it's trending, so I'm sure you got time. Looking pretty
They would have
sweet.
stuck with the fan art you send it on Twitter. Well, not the fan art, the concept art. My bad. Like the red coat Dante.
Yeah.
That would have been good. I mean, he looks good.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, I agree.
The reboot.
Yeah. Reebok.
A lot better than the hobo outfit.
Yeah, as far as like if you take a look at that concept, the only thing they kept was like they didn't keep the coat, they just kept the shirt he was wearing underneath and everything else because that's basically the Neo the Neo alternate costume for Dante.
Yeah, the Neo one is just all black instead of being red and all Dante.
Yeah, it just has
Wait,
the
I thought all black.
or which one was it? The one that he's got the where he's got the like red bands wrapped around him.
That's Neo. Dark Dante is all black.
No, yeah, the dark Dante. Yeah.
Yeah, because I was pretty sure that was Neo that had the red wrapping because
Hey,
that's what
no.
the concept art has.
This image of Dark Souls 3 looks a lot like Devil May Cry.
Oh yeah, that was the only other thing about E3 I wanted to see. Dark Souls 3, please Miyazaki Senpai, please.
This said it's gonna be E3, so at Sony's press
Yeah,
conference.
because they had a source, right? Like some guy named VG7 or something.
Oh, that gaming channel.
Yeah, the one who's leaking everything apparently. Was
Yeah.
he right thing? I think it wasn't just Dark Souls that he mentioned.
What Dark Souls?
That Dark Souls 3 is supposed to be at E3, which if it is, holy shit and a half.
Yeah. Hopefully it's not streamed like too.
Oh no! Well, if Miyazaki's directing it, it'll be fine because Dark Souls 1's amazing.
Yeah, I'm interested to see if they bring anything like Dark Souls 3 over because I know I'm interested in trying out the series. That's
They
all.
did confirm Dark Souls 3, just saying.
They did.
What happened?
They confirmed it right after the rumor.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it was something. Yeah, they were talking about confirming something like that about Dark Souls 3. I heard rumors, but I thought you were talking about some picture that was leaked.
No, it was just someone talked about it from the VG7 site or whatever.
I heard that rumor too. I heard that.
The only thing that doesn't make sense to me about that is Miyazaki was just working on Bloodborne. Like after they finished, here's what happened. After Dark Souls 1 had its one and only DLC all those years ago, they worked immediately on Bloodborne up till its release. So how did Miyazaki have time to do anything for Dark Souls 3?
Well, Dark Souls 2,
Um,
he was supervisor. He had nothing directly into Dark
Yeah,
Souls 2, and
you know
3
what?
could happen
They,
like some point after.
it could have been like towards completion. He started working on Dark Souls 3.
well, you think like he jumped like at 75% and said, "Okay, I'm going to start doing Dark Souls 3."
Yeah, and anything related to Bloodborne, he just helped with like polishing it up and all that because it was close to completion.
Probably
Like,
out then.
I'm considering like look at somebody like Hideo Kojima before he decided he was going to leave Konami. Um, he was working on Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain, and I'm guessing they were close to completion, so that's why he started working on Silent Hills, or at least had something small ready for Silent Hills before to kind of like prep things up for the actual game development of that survival horror game.
PT is the biggest thing they had.
Yeah.
And now Konami's like, "That's Ebola, don't touch it."
That's Ebola that I still have on my hard drive, and I love it.
Yeah, I heard they were doing the lockdown thing, but I think they stopped or something because they were locking you out of your game library so you couldn't play it. I'm like, are you kidding me? That's illegal as fuck.
Yeah.
It is.
You can't stop me from playing games that. First of all, you can't stop someone from playing games that they already paid for, that on their system. They, especially if Konami didn't even make the games.
Unless
They
you
have no.
pirate
Yeah.
it. hmm
It'd be one thing if it was Sony that was doing it, because Sony owns the console.
But you still
So
pay
that
for
would
it.
just be a
Like, this is
console
your,
ban.
your
Well,
console
even
ban.
yeah,
Okay.
you.
Yeah, because that's how I would see it. Is that would be a console ban directly from Sony, but it wasn't Sony. That was Konami that was doing that.
Which is illegal, by the way. Pretty sure Sony stopped that, especially since you can play your PT. So I don't get what the.
Yeah, let me see what's going on in the chat.
I'm sorry, I'm just looking up stuff for Dark Souls 3.
That's cool.
Yeah,
It's cool.
apparently, the stuff leaked out.
Did they
Oh,
really?
stuff is getting leaked.
Yeah, it was leaked. Nigga. Screenshots.
Oh, nice.
Does it look good? Is all I have to ask.
And then someone
Well,
said,
well,
Dark Souls new as Assassin's Creed. I'm like, how? They only have 3 games. So,
Wait,
well,
people are
2
Creed,
technical,
Assassin's Creed.
because this is the 3rd one. But
Watch Dogs is the new Assassin's Creed because apparently there's a Watch Dogs 2 that's coming out, and apparently it's coming over to E3 as well.
Well, that game
and
sucks.
I'm problem with it. I thought Watch Dogs was decent, not as bad as people claim it to be.
I don't know. I thought it was boring. Like I rented it and I was just like, meh.
Whatever.
I can see where you can get enjoyment out of this, but there's not enough stuff for me to do.
What is playing stuff for you to do? Just boring.
Yeah, okay, well, like, with, like, and I don't even think this is just a Watch Dogs problem, this is just a problem with a lot of Ubisoft games. You get all this money, but you can't do anything with it. It's, like, absolutely useless. In terms of, like, alternate costumes for Aiden, or Aiden, whichever was that for that character, but you had like I think a limit of like 13 different costumes that you can get in that game, and then it was just like anything else was just cars and motorcycles that you can buy. After that, it was like you have nothing.
Yeah,
Like
really.
like they could have been like, oh well, you can buy different upgrades, and that's how you get upgrades for your for certain like weapons and electronic hacks or whatever that you can do.
Honestly, I would say get GTA or something because
Dark
Watch
Souls
Dogs.
3.
I was talking about before with James about that if DMC was more like an adventure game with
Oh,
Well,
elements like
it is
that.
an
With
adventure game. Action adventure, I wouldn't
no,
title
it's
technically
not
that.
really an adventure game. It's more hack and slash. How
It
to
is hack and
say
slash action adventure. That's what it
action,
is.
action adventure. I'm talking about an adventure game like how like Skyrim or like Dark Souls, if
Skyrim,
you
those are
want.
open world adventures.
Yeah, open world adventures like that with customizable weapons and upgrades and armor and something like that.
So basically, like, because I want an open world game based off the anime.
Yeah,
By the way, sorry to kind of break this conversation off. There's a screenshot of this of Dark Souls where there's like all these like phantom swords. It kind of reminds me of Virgil summoned swords, just because of the way they're placed all over the ground.
Virgil
confirm. Dark Souls 3 is Devil May Cry 5.
can't play it.
That
It's
would be
Virgil.
something.
You're playing as Virgil.
Dude, Virgil would destroy everything in that game.
That would be something right there.
Too slow.
But yeah, just to kind of go back off the open world style of Devil May Cry, I would want an anime or a game based off the anime where you basically just go around through the
Yes.
city and do different
Jobs.
things.
Yeah, side missions.
Yeah.
You said that. I remember you said that before. Yeah, I would like something like that. But with these open adventure games, it's not the combat is really limited. How to say?
Yeah.
Why is there no game like open adventure with uh, the combat of DMC? Why are there not games like that? You just
Because
press a button,
it's too
then
hard.
attack.
No, I could see them do it. I mean, look at Fortuna.
Really limited.
I'm being sarcastic.
Um, I'm guessing it's just because they focus more on the world rather than the actual combat. That could just be me personally. That's just me personally. I
But
could be
I
wrong on
wouldn't
that.
doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it.
But
A game like that might be Final Fantasy V, but it's really slow for a game. And it's really the combat is not really DMC level.
yeah, that's the problem with Final Fantasy 15. It should be at DMC level in
But
terms
it's
of
not.
combat, but it's not.
It's slow
Um,
as
You guys
hell.
play the City of Final Fantasy? That game is boss.
I've never, truth be told, I've never actually played any of the Final Fantasy games.
Do you have like a PSP by any chance?
Nah.
Mm.
Okay.
I've seen gameplays of them, but
I've
not.
seen Dissidia before. I just, I've never actually played any of.
You had to play it, you would like it. It's
Yeah.
not your typical Final Fantasy game, that's for sure.
No, it's the way it should be in my opinion.
Isn't that one a fighting game?
Yeah.
It's a 3D action. It's like a 3D fighter, pretty much.
Have you seen the gameplay of Final Fantasy 15?
Yeah,
For the new one or the old? Because I still
Yeah.
ain't seen anything new for the
I've
2.0.
seen. I saw the newest gameplay with the how we're talking about the engine and the graphics of the game, and I've seen even uh, then Angry Joe, his gameplay of it, his demo gameplay of it. I've seen that. It's really slow as a combat. Even the characters, they move naturally. They look like they move naturally, but it's really slow. It looks lucky.
It as far as I'm aware, that game is running at 30 frames per second. That could be part of the problem.
It is.
Maybe, but just
30.
All
movement.
Final
It's a
Fantasy
bit.
games run at 30.
Do they?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it has to run at 30. It's the console limitations. Imagine all the the quality they are putting in the graphics. Of
Well,
course, it
see,
has to
like
run
they
at
could
30.
just scale back the visuals for higher frame rate.
No.
Because I mean, you can make
Well,
a game.
I highly doubt they would do that because Square Enix
Yeah.
love their graphics. I
Yeah.
mean, look at Final Fantasy 13. It looks gorgeous despite the flaws of the game. It looks beautiful.
Will it come to PC, Final Fantasy, or no? I don't think so.
What 15? I don't know. It's
Uh,
not impossible because 13, the trilogy came out on PC not too long ago, so it's not impossible.
Probably a delayed release. I don't know.
Hopefully.
Probably like a couple of years from now, maybe, but
I
not.
read I read somewhere that console gaming is holding back games. Yeah, that's
I would say modern console game development because of the way that the games are being developed.
I say that's more excuse to blame consoles for the game.
Yeah,
no. I mean, the developers produce games for to fit the consoles. For example,
But
they
console market holds up more than the PC market, so
yeah, that
it's
too.
money.
Yes. But that's what they are betting on. They are lowering the quality of the games just to fit the consoles. If it had been for PC, maybe the game would look much better, run much better.
Well,
Yeah.
really though, PC gaming will always be better than console gaming because it will continue to evolve. While console, you're stuck with one piece of item. So I
Yeah,
mean,
it's
theoretically, you just
how
Yeah.
many
all you do is
years has it been since PS3?
11.
How many years has it been since PS3 was released?
It's been 9 years, I believe.
Yeah, 9 years. For 9 years, that consoles it's getting less and less games every year.
Yeah. I
Yes.
mean, the game, like with the PS4, the minute it launched, it was pretty much doomed to be outdated because they used stuff that was at the time what a high-end
Powerful.
PC could do. Um,
Yeah.
but unfortunately, that being said, it's already outdated just because of the fact that Angry Jew. but
What?
um, but yeah,
I saw that too now.
well, I mean that's what
but
they
yeah,
are.
that's what it is. It's just outdated at that point.
It's the same cycle. They'll come with a better PC for a couple of years.
Yeah,
Console PC. Console. They come with a better console. And that
One thing
too,
some
yeah.
people do criticize consoles for their lack of innovation or involvement. Like, so now here's the PS4 and Xbox One being closer to PCs, and people criticizing that for being too much like a PC. So which one you want? To be innovative or not be innovative?
like for me personally, I would rather just have a console that can handle games performance-wise and be able to do things that, at least performance-wise, could a PC could do.
The console you are talking about, it's gotta be a console that can be upgraded.
You're right.
That's what you want.
That would be a
Yeah, but
PC outright.
Yeah, but yeah, at that point it would be a PC, and they would just be like, "Nope, fuck retail discs, fuck all that. You guys are gonna get this small little box, and you're
Do
gonna
whatever you
have to
want with
pay
it.
like X amount of dollars for all these upgrades that we overprice."
You know what they should do? They should have a performance option. If you want 60 frames per second, swap down the frame rate, not frame rate, resolution. And if you
Yeah,
want full resolution, just go 1080p and drop it to 30 frames. They should have a performance option for all consoles at this point.
I would
yeah,
intentionally go 1080p 60 frames per second though.
yeah, the
Break your
consoles really
console.
need that.
I don't
Really need
care.
that.
My frame rate and my visuals are the most important.
Frame rate is the most important for me.
Yeah, frame rate
Just
means.
I can sacrifice the quality of how the game looks for the frame rate, especially a
Long as it still
DMC
looks
game.
good. Long as it still looks good. I don't have a problem with it. I mean, let's look at Democrat 4, 720p, and it looks better than any next gen
It's an
games,
outdated game,
almost
yeah.
any.
Yeah.
Outdated game will
James has
be.
been sitting there pretty quiet. What's going on, Senpai?
Have you
Probably
not?
masturbating to Dark Souls 2. I mean 3.
He's probably seen the pictures I sent yesterday.
He's there's too much fapping going on James's end. He's gonna come back and he's gonna be like, "What the fuck did you just say?"
No way, you guys.
He's gonna watch the video again.
Yeah.
Maybe say to him, we said something about you in the video. Make him watch the whole thing again.
All right.
How can you not hear me?
What?
God
What
damn it.
happened?
That's better. Oh
What did you
god.
do?
I just like, yeah, okay. Let's just mute each other now.
Mute game.
Yeah.
You monsters.
Oh, Cos made a really good idea for when we start streaming Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition. And that was having to do with like whenever we play as Virgil, just switch the skin. So like switch between Vontae and the standard costume, depending on the missions you're going through. So like for the Dante
Change
segment, you use
red.
Vontae. Yeah.
So for Dante, you just have Dante.
I would okay. You know what?
All
I would intentionally put on the Dante or the Dante skin just so I can imagine myself
beating the
like
hell out of
beating the
him,
crap out of Dante with Virgil and all the other characters.
having Nero punch him.
Yeah.
Oh, where'd James go? James Senpai, come back. Yay, he's back.
Yay! We
Oh,
get to
God.
see James's sexual face.
You saw nothing. It was a ghost. I
That
was
was a sexy face.
Alright. You're telling me you guys could not hear me?
Yeah, we couldn't hear you.
I don't know what the fuck was up with that. Also, no, it was a ghost, I promise.
Somebody's eating some tasty snacks, I bet.
Cheerios.
Who? Who?
I'm hearing some crunching sounds on your end, James.
I don't think that's crunching noises.
FAP, FAP, FAP. I'm just it's for academic purposes. It's okay.
Academic
Science.
purposes. Is it for Dark Souls 3?
I haven't
Yeah.
looked,
I guarantee you, you're gonna like it. I'll link the post for you.
link it on Twitter because I can't see it on Hangout.
Yeah.
At least not via phone. I was trying to say before, I value performance over graphics always.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have a pretty piece
Yeah,
of crap that can't run anything.
Jesus, I was scared of shit.
Like for me, like yeah, sure, like performance of course is important. That's the most important thing. Like I mean, if you can, also have your visuals up too. If you can, like I mean, that the visuals are a plus. It's not something that should be the console seller or platform seller or whatever.
Which,
F-
I mean,
F-
that kind of depends though, because with today's technology, we're not looking back at an 8-bit era, whereas everything looks the same, and but it runs well. Now we have standards, more standards now. I guess
Yeah.
that's why people are flipping their, what, for not having, for not
Trying to-
having, what?
The picture you posted on the chat.
I think Shovel Knight's a pretty good example of performance without having to have high graphics.
Yeah, Shovel Knight looks amazing.
That's a game I also need to play, and I'm not really into platformers, but that is a game I want to play.
DMC doing that for me.
Castlevania.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to get FF15 honestly, just because it's like, the frame rate's not even a constant 30.
Well, yeah, and the gameplay looks very slow.
Yeah. Open a YouTube video with gameplay and you'll see. It's
Yeah.
really, really slow.
I suggest you look at somebody else other than Joe because just look someone that's better.
Well, like as far as like Final Fantasy 15 goes, I think because what I've noticed is it's either you like it or you hate it. You know, it's one of those
It's
situations.
not that I hate it. The game looks really good, and I really like the concept of it. Who's
Yeah.
there?
What was that?
Senpai is
A
trying to show
ninja.
off his face.
I think
Kill it
nothing but
with
black.
Stop turning on the camera phone, please. Stop trying to expose.
I guess it kind of annoying every time you enter a hangout and keep on asking when they have a camera on. Like, no.
Where's the auto off option?
Seriously, where is it?
I heard a cat.
That was me.
Keep
Kifa.
About what I was saying for Final Fantasy. I love the open world concept of this game with monsters and fightings. They are doing a good job from visual, but as far as combat and how it plays, not really
Have any of
feeling
you
it.
played Type Zero yet?
I heard Type Zero is really good. I haven't
is.
played it though.
I think it's the
It
first
looks
rated
pretty
M
good.
Final Fantasy game.
My problem with 15 is that the characters look really sluggish. Like, I know Maximilian played FF15, and he was like showing the delay.
Yeah, I
It's like
saw
it takes
that.
a second and a half for a character to move after you flick the stick. Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, I was watching it. I was there
Isn't
in
their
chat.
director intentionally making it slow because he's quote unquote getting too old?
Too
That's
old
what
and has
that's
somebody else do it for you.
yeah, that's what his excuse was, And I'm just I was sitting there thinking to myself like, Kojima's like in his 50s and he can fucking handle game development.
I mean, we have what's his name, Miyamoto. He say he slowed down the Mario games, but he's still making games.
Yeah.
I mean, it's us that's playing it, not him. I mean, he can play it, but I mean, don't slow it down just because for you.
Yeah, they're just stupid.
The weapon switching could be better too. They should pull a DMC.
Is that no? That should, all action games should have a DMC weapon swapping.
Yeah, DMC is the best game when it comes to fighting and combat, in my opinion. And
Damn,
even
C3
if
sets
what?
DMC3 pretty much set the bar for all action games now.
Yeah, DMC3.
For sure, yeah. For at least that style of action game, for sure.
And DMC1 started it all. DMC3 perfected it. I think.
Yeah.
I think Devil May Cry 2 mostly started. No, that's just me. Sorry, no. I think mostly
DMC2
started.
had really good ideas, but they weren't really
Yeah, that's the thing,
put
the ideas
together.
from 2 carried over to 3, and 3 just
Yeah.
hit the nail in the coffin. But in a good way.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
The icing.
Oh shit.
The same thing that said gaming grid.
Yeah, I mean, I think if Final Fantasy 15 is gonna at least play in an action style, like action game kind of sense, at least in a similar style to Devil May Cry, it should
Yeah,
borrow some
Devil May Cry and
concepts.
Bayonetta.
Yeah.
It just needs to play a bit like that. A fast action game.
Ninja Gaiden needs to be involved as well, because after playing number 2, I'm like, my god, this feels so stiff.
Yeah,
Like,
3
I was,
and 3.
3 was stiff. 2
Yeah.
is a little bit more free flowing, in my opinion. That's why I like 2 the most.
Yeah,
I got a little frustrated playing 2 a little bit. I mean, it was fun and all, don't get me wrong, but I got a little frustrated on some of the controls.
I found
Like,
2 to be easier than the original Ninja Gaiden Black.
Ninja Gaiden Black is like
Gaiden
N64
1.
more difficult.
No, it is NES Ninja Gaiden difficult. That's how difficult that game is.
SNK boss.
Yeah. You know what's funny, since we're on the topic of Ninja Gaiden, both Ninja Gaiden 3s were bad. Both
like,
had similar problems, like the NES Ninja Gaiden 3 took away health items, just like
Check out the link I just sent.
Wait, they took away health items in 3?
yeah, in both versions. I got a bigger dick.
You know how you get health back? You win.
Well,
Yeah.
you do that in second one too, right?
In 2?
Yeah,
Second
too,
one,
you
you get
get
arms.
health.
The second one still had health items. Actually, the
Yeah.
second one they actually changed it a little bit to where you can swap on the fly your weapons and get into your health inventory really quick.
Yeah, they made like a really mini menu for it.
Yeah, and that was a good change for the Ninja Gaiden series.
I hate Sigma though, only because no gore. That's like a big problem.
Yeah,
I like to,
they should have had a gore mode for the for
for the Americans.
Ninja Gaiden 2 Sigma.
All Sigma needs is the gore turned on. It'll be the best Ninja Gaiden ever.
Yeah,
You just miss a gore, right? That's all you need.
Well, it looks stupid in Sigma because all it is
A blacklist.
smoke. I'm like, this looks lame. I like it better when I was blowing people's heads off with a Zuna drop.
that was for Sigma 2. For Sigma 1, they still kept the blood and gore.
Oh, is it? I thought it was for both.
No, it's just for
2.
That's just for 2, yeah. Because the Ninja Gaiden Black wasn't, as graphic as the second one.
Oh, the second one's super brutal.
Yeah.
I like that though. That became like a series staple. That it was hyper realistic. Does that make sense? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. They
Hurting
wanted
somebody? Yeah, that's real realistic.
Who's crushing his feet there?
exaggeration of realism.
Why is everyone quiet?
Do I need to insert crickets?
Yes, you should.
With the
Yeah.
western bush. A bush. How's it called? Those things that go in the desert.
Yeah, no, that would be crickets in the forest. Or in the stage, technically, but yeah.
And now that I saw this, have you seen this game, We Happy Few? The new Kickstarter for this game?
Hold on, sorry about that.
The Doge, please.
About the game Happy Few, or We Happy Few. Have you heard about the Kickstarter?
I haven't.
Wait. I'll send you a link now.
Sorry about that, my dog was being weird. What is this? So what is this, like a survival horror, or what is it?
Click on it, see the video. I don't know how to describe it. It has that survival horror like gameplay, if you really think about it. But it's kind of different.
Yeah.
I don't know how to describe it. Watch the video that is there. It says.
You know what? The art style for this game kind of reminds me of. You ever seen the Night Before Christmas?
Nope. I mean, yeah. It's
Or the Nightmare Before Christmas? Yeah.
Yeah.
That the art style for this game. That's what it reminds me of.
Like a claymation kind of thing.
Yeah.
I think it kind of reminds me of how's it called? The one with Big Daddies and
Big Yetis.
Big Daddies with
Oh,
the BioShock. Yes, BioShock.
I haven't played BioShock, only Infinite, and that's it.
The world setting, and it kind of gives that feeling of BioShock in a sense. I don't know why it gives you that.
Hmm.
Game of paranoia and survival.
So, can I actually got something? What's your stance on hatred? Because like, and since the game is out now and people played it, and honestly, it's not even all that good. It's not even worth the controversy it was having.
I've heard of that.
Okay, like to be fair, because I mean, I've said that, like, for me personally, I just thought it, like, I think it deserves the AO rating. That's just me personally.
Well, I could actually counter that because there are a lot of games worse than hatred.
Yeah,
Trust me.
I know. There's a lot of points you can make against that. That's just me personally. That's just my personal bias against the game. But for anyone who thinks that the game should have an M rating, I'm totally fine with that opinion, or that thought, because there's a lot of good points you can make to counter that.
Not only that, the content in the game itself. There's nothing in it that gives the AO
Yeah.
rating.
Yeah, and then I saw
Just
the
look up
gameplay for
gameplay.
it. I think the trailer itself makes it look a lot worse than what it really is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
And it's
trailer
not even
makes it
worth the
all.
controversy.
Yeah.
I can't
So
really
people
comment
got
on it.
people
If
got riled
you
up for nothing.
if you are okay with a game like Mortal Kombat, this game is nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
I mean,
only,
comparatively, it's
Oh,
nothing too. I mean, Mortal Kombat's like super
even if you
hardcore.
talk about morally how the game feels morally, if you play GTA, this is the game.
Yeah, technically speaking, this is
GTA
the
top-down shooter.
The original
yeah.
top-down. GTA 1 and 2 were top-down shooters, and some other GTA game.
You do much worse in GTA if you think this is the worst it
Yeah,
gets.
people pull the morality card, but that makes you even more of a hypocrite. Now, if you don't play M-rated games, that's one thing. But if you do play M-rated games like Grand Theft Auto, then you just
It just,
pretty much make
it,
yourself look like a hypocrite.
it's the game. The game made itself. It tried to make publicity. The developer, I think, he tried to make publicity out of the controversy of
At
it.
the end of the day, it was not
Because I mean,
all that good.
when that game first had its initial teaser
The
or
trailer,
whatever,
yeah.
that came out around the time when we were still having these a lot of these school shootings and things like that, and I think that's where a lot of people had a problem with it. And that's where I personally had a problem with it, but I don't have a problem with people playing the game. I just, like, I don't even care if people like the game. For me personally, though, because I have that personal bias, I think that the game should be banned or at least have that AO rating. But I'm not stopping anyone from playing it or liking it. That's just me
Yeah.
personally, and I know that seems very hypocritical. That's a very hypocritical thing to say when I want it to be banned. But that's just me personally and my stance on it.
The
I
only
just don't like
look,
it.
the game isn't that good if you think about it. It's just
It's not even
shoot
gory
and
either.
shoot.
It's just for
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
like I said, I've seen the gameplay for it.
yeah.
It's meh.
The
It's
only
not as
way I
bad as
can
the
yeah.
trailers painted it out to be.
The only way I can see you can have fun. Yeah. The only way I see it you can have fun with this game is hearing the main character's voice, what he
Oh,
says.
McShitter over there,
Yeah,
whatever his name is.
he's just instead
don't taste
instead
all
of,
lost brother.
instead of instead of being a really edgy game, it just comes out as stupid if you think about it. The
Yeah, because
lines
of
he
how edgy
says.
it's trying to be. Yeah.
Yeah.
ouch, the edge.
Hey,
I
Tam
bleed
Tam will
him
love
from
it.
the edge.
That's probably Tam Tam's favorite game.
And he loves the edgy stuff.
That was
This
probably a day one buy for him. Don't you know?
It was
He's probably
pre-ordered.
posting that all over his Twitter. Oh wait, he doesn't have a Twitter page anymore.
Oops.
I wonder why.
That troll
I
account
still
is
want
still
him
up
to
too.
face the internet. I still want Tam Tam to face the internet. I'm waiting. I'm still waiting to meme.
He hasn't
I've got,
he hasn't
got
paid his
my
fucking intern bill
pitchfork
just
ready.
not going like.
Cost is bad.
I'm here, guys. I just mute myself and listen to you guys because I'm also playing and I gotta talk to some other group. So
Cause is being
multitasking
called.
the shit.
What game are you playing right now?
Gear
That's
Solid.
money.
Oh,
Yeah, the new gun is out and it's kind of fun. But
Call
the
of
rest of the
Duty
game is shit.
Advanced
So.
Cosplayer.
Yep, advanced cost.
it's cost fair.
If I had the MC4, I wouldn't be playing this.
Right. Actually, that's a good topic we can talk about. Call of Duty just claiming it's original, but yet it's taking ideas from different franchises.
Whoa.
That's mostly because that's nothing to add to that game. It's
Yeah.
really, if you, yeah, think about something you can add. It's not really much you can add to that game. Other than add more guns, add more grenades,
Yeah.
just a silly
Add
game.
more. Well, they could make it technically play like Battlefield, but at that point, people would be saying, "Oh, well, this is like Battlefield," so you know.
I don't know what's the difference between Battlefield, how it plays.
Very different.
Battlefield
Destructive
is
environment.
I
Well,
never
okay,
played
like-
these new games.
Battlefield is quote unquote more realistic, whereas Call of Duty is more of an arcade shooter.
I play Battlefield 3. It's not like Call of Duty where you can just sprint at people and like knife them one shot.
Yeah.
I'll say it's a good FPS only because it takes a lot more brain power than fucking COD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Since Cause is actually playing Advanced Warfare, you know what's really funny is that Advanced Warfare takes from the plot of Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker in terms of like the having the military or private military companies, you know, like MSF and Metal Gear
That's
Solid.
actually a real thing. Correct.
Yeah, I know that's a real thing. It's just that they legitimately took from that plot though from Metal Gear Solid.
Essence of it.
Yeah, with like, you know, Big Boss turning against his country and you know, running a PMC that doesn't really fight for any side.
But it's original though.
Yeah.
and
And then
DNC, it's original.
apparently they also took from games like Dead Space with the there's like a section where you jump off of a plane and you know, skydive or whatever, and the suit looks
I haven't
like
played
from
Dead
Dead
Space.
Space. Yeah. Well, especially with I wouldn't say necessarily Metal Gear, but any like mech game they took from the mechs as well. Just with that that whole storyline and all that, and they also took from the Matrix, the movies, the Matrix.
It was just a matter of time.
Yeah.
In before Morpheus is in COD.
Doing the kill streak announcements or whatever.
I don't know. I'm sorry. Wait,
I want what's his face? I want Keanu Reeves to do the voice announcements. Whoa! I kill
He's the most underwhelming person to speak ever. I don't mind if I sit here. Wait, who said COD was original though? Like Activision or whoever does it now? I guess.
Well, people have been, you know, like, of course you've got the fanboys that'll defend Call of Duty and say, yeah, and say everything that
Play
COD
COD.
does is original and it hasn't stolen anything from any other game. But Activision came out the one time and they were like, look at the fish. This is such original technology, and somebody actually came out with like Mario 64 showing off the fish technology in that game.
Yeah, you mentioned that.
That's why they made that dog thing in Ghost. The most realistic dog ever. You see
Call of
every
Duty.
bead of sweat coming from the dog's
Yeah, like,
face.
I don't
Every
care about
scars.
stuff, though.
Call of Duty Ghost Dog?
Yeah,
Or
probably those.
Stupid Riley, how they made such a big deal out of him.
yeah.
There's nothing revolutionary about a dog with an AI. It's been done before.
Yeah, like Ninja Gaiden.
Dude.
It was called fucking Haunting Ground.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
But do you remember the Xbone's conference when it bombed?
Yeah.
When they were showing COD Ghosts, and they were showing us the arm hairs on the character. Like, look how good this looks. Like, I don't care about his arm hair.
I don't know,
It didn't
I don't
even
know,
look that good. It looked because it was the same engine. Like people found out that it was the same engine, and yet they were calling it a new engine. All it was they put up a bump texture map on the entire game to basically make any of the rocks and character designs, stand out a little bit more.
It didn't even look that. Yeah, it really didn't look like anything special. I was like, and then they started talking about football, and I'm just sitting here like, nobody cares. Talk about games.
Right.
That's something though.
Football, TV, sports, TV, Call of Duty, TV, sports.
MLG.
That was literally that conference.
No, some though. I'd rather watch that conference over Sony's because I found that one more entertaining because how bad it is.
Yeah.
It's so good, it's bad. Or it's so bad, it's good. I mean, the other way around.
Yeah.
Either way, it's bad as good.
I loved Sony's conference afterwards. Or no, they had a video before their conference. This is how you share PS4 games, and
Oh
the
yeah,
dude
I've
just
seen that
hands
one.
over. Yeah.
Thanks.
Here. Thanks.
That was a troll right there. Best troll
That
ever.
was like the best.
Here, thanks. To be fair, that's a pretty cool new thing that they did.
Yeah.
The share play thing is pretty sweet. Xbox, we got 940p and sometimes 60 frames. Like, okay.
Yeah, I don't like every time I get into a conversation with people who are, casual gamers and they're like, "Oh, I'm thinking of getting the Xbox One." And I'm just like, "So you're willing enough to pay for weaker hardware?" Because
You
I mean,
like
that's
that
what
game,
it is. Weaker hardware and less games.
The main reason why I would get a PS4 over Xbox One because most of my friends play on PlayStation. I mean, you guys, my friends on PSN, of course.
Yeah.
Like I only know two people in the world that plays on Xbox that I know. That's my friend and his stepfather. It's the only two people I know that play on Xbox One. So like, it's like a big waste of money because I don't play with them often like I used to. In fact, I don't play much multiplayer like I used to because I have like no time for it.
I just don't because there hasn't been anything good out, like shooter-wise and stuff like that.
Phantom Pain, that is the multiplayer game to play because no one is going to take it seriously.
The Metal Gear fans will love it though. They loved. I wish MGO for 4 was still up because that looked really fun.
Apparently, it's still
Japan
up
is
for
still up.
Peace Walker.
Yeah, but for
In Japan,
oh, holy shit, that looked funny. Everyone says run away from Raiden because he's OP. I want to play as Liquid Ocelot because he's such a goofball because he could do like the Guns of the Patriot shit to people.
the
Yeah,
guy
that
is a
seemed like-
patriot.
Behold, the Guns of the Patriots.
Is that to meme like now? Is that what he literally looks like now?
I
Or
don't know. I have no idea. But a haircut though.
just every time I see him, he has a different haircut. It's
Who?
No, to me.
To me, it's like fucking. I don't know what's wrong with him. Like, first he wants to be Skrillex, then he's Dante from Avatar.
Right.
This dude's like maybe he's a cosplaying genius and we're all crazy.
Maybe his true passion in life is to become a cosplayer, professional cosplayer.
If he's an emo punk one, yeah.
Actually, you know what? He beats everyone because he was technically the original Dante, Meth Head Dante. So he beats all.
He's the best cosplayer ever. He is the best cosplayer ever.
Why do I imagine when he cosplays, he talks like Austin Powers? I don't know what it is. I think it's the British thing. I'm trying to see him sound stupid in a way.
Mr. Beam is British, is he?
I think he is.
Tam Tam? Yeah, he's British.
What we talking
Or
about?
from the UK at least.
Yeah, Ninja.
I want him to
Oh,
be
okay.
like. I want him to say jackpot on purpose just so he can look stupid. I just want him to say any of Dante's lines just so he can look stupid, honestly.
Too late. Do you remember when he was talking shit about Dante, that dumb Skrillex? He had this Skrillex haircut when he was talking about Dante getting laughed out of a bar. I was
Right.
just crying laughing because I'm just like, look at you.
Right.
I think I called him a peacock, didn't I?
Yeah, I wouldn't blame you for calling him a peacock, because that's what he fucking looks like.
No, because I do watch our podcasts sometimes. Like I watch sections of them, and I end up making myself laugh because of that stupid peacock joke. That's pretty bad when you laugh at your own joke, but the way I said it made me laugh.
Right.
But yeah, like he looks so stupid. Then he's talking about Dante. Like Dante looks. I mean, if you minus the white hair, he looks like an average dude, just really buff. That's about it.
Yeah.
I mean, his fashion's a little out of the ordinary, but I wouldn't think that much of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of out there, but it doesn't. I mean, I'm not saying it's bad. I think it's cool.
It's
Like,
not,
really,
but it's not that out of the ordinary either.
Yeah.
like, as far as Diamond Crack goes, that seems pretty normal. See people walking around with robes and coats and whatnot.
All the swag gear.
Yeah.
Dude, Virgil's
I
like
don't even break a sweat in that.
Virgil's like the swaggiest coat though, with the triple tail coat. I hope Abby Shaw does that because I'll buy it.
I would buy that day one as soon as I get money for it. Like, that would be the one that I buy.
Coat
I'll
now.
buy both of them. I'll buy if they come out with a Vontae one too, I'll buy that one too.
I want a Virgil, whatever it's called.
Giorgio?
Sure.
Yeah. Giorgio
Yeah.
Dante.
Yeah, because if Abby Shaw makes that coat though, I know Koss is gonna be wearing that all day.
I'd wear Nero's too. Nero's is pretty dope.
I'll fucking want Virgil costume on everyone. Fucking Prado too, if I had the choice.
If I'm in the army, I'd wear that
makes
shit.
sense because Dan.
Dante's
Just
character
said,
development.
Special edition theme has been added. What the fuck? I already downloaded that. Is there another theme?
Is there?
I'm gonna check.
Please tell me they updated the couch image to have Virgil sitting in the middle of those two, because that would make sense.
Or have Lady and Trishan sitting right there.
Oh no, it's just re-downloading the same thing. I don't know why.
Kevin.
Oh, I forgot Kev was in the room.
Damn.
I don't know why. It struck me.
James, check Twitter really quick.
I don't know if I can leave that. I would probably have to leave this, but sure, I'll be right back, I guess.
You'll see what I posted on the message board.
All right, give me 1 sec.
By the way, is anyone streaming today? Guys, are you streaming
I'm not gonna be streaming today.
Metal Gear? Now where Costco? Oh right, he muted himself. God, he said he was gonna stream Metal Gear today, right?
I don't know. I don't know who's. I'm not streaming today because I got
might-
work on rescripting.
I might stream today, maybe around 5 or something.
Around 5.
What's here?
40 minutes.
Also, yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Oh, you saw it, James?
The character development for Dante.
Yeah.
I was like, I want to make him different. You know, he's trying to look like Dante. I guess they failed at that.
Right. They try to put in some of the original Dante just to make people happy, but that's not how it works. Not especially not after insulting fans. That just doesn't work that way.
Oh, how they did the DMC 1 and 3 costumes.
Yeah.
I was just like,
Well, it's not
fuck
even that.
you,
It's just
don't even-
personality-wise, they try to put a little bit of
No,
Dante
that
into
guy, he didn't
Dante.
have his same Devil May Cry 2 or 4 outfit. He won't make that outfit look terrible. Those
The
outfits.
problem with Dante is he's way too skinny. He doesn't fit like DMC3. The only problem with the way he looks with that is his pants are not baggy. Dante had baggy pants in 3, and that's kind of a killing hit for me.
Yeah.
They had
Then in DMC in his DMC1 outfit too, like it doesn't work. He does not have the build that Dante has to make it look good.
His face does not work either with that.
Virgil's
costume either.
classic skin looks awful too. That big
Oh
little
my
speed.
god, he looks like a blow dryer exploded in his face.
That little peak though, was like 5 fingers.
Does he have eye makeup or is it just me?
Who? Virgin?
Classic Virgil and or classic Virgin, I guess.
I think they had eye makeup for all their costumes, even their default ones.
They look stupid.
They
Yeah.
have a blush.
Yeah, probably the engine. It's what's making
Does
it.
he even have a triple coat in that game?
What?
No, he. You know what it is? It's the same default coat, but it's just this. It just layered over with Virgil's colors.
Yeah, that's
Like,
what I figured. Because like no triple coat, it's not Virgil.
Yeah,
Nope.
they added it. I think they added in like a few minor changes to the actual design of it, like putting in the scarf, and that was it. And then they made the really weird ass looking hair.
I know, right?
Like I said, exploded.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even the if you play
He
the
looks high with that
Virgil,
hair.
if you play the Virgil campaign, if you see the hair he has after killing his alter ego,
Yeah, he literally is on crack or
hello,
something.
Virgil.
it just looks so ugly.
The not actually Nello Angelo.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, the Nello Angelo look he has in DMC.
You know me some shit. Actually, that just gave me an idea that you brought Nello Angelo up. You know how Dante has Dreadnought? What if Virgil gets something and it's Nello Angelo for like a high defense mode or something? He can do it on the fly. That'd be some
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I can see that
Speaking of
working.
right
out.
now, though, what is
No, I
that
have
per
a better.
se?
Should get more speed.
More speed.
Yeah, Dreadnought is like a walking thing. It gets annoying when you have to move over.
Angelo can run really fast anyway.
Yeah.
At least at DMC3 he can't. He just clanks everywhere like at super speed.
Dom is dying.
Yeah, for real. No.
Dom caught the Ebola.
What I'm disappointed about DMC4 is how little customs we have in that games. I was
Special edition.
expecting more. In special edition, yeah, DMC4 special edition. Only
You know,
two
I-
customs per character.
They're probably doing DLC.
You know, I wanted
I've
though.
heard mixed
Yeah.
reports on the content via Capcom. Like some people at Capcom UK are saying that there's potentially some unlocks after you beat the game, and some people are saying via Capcom US and Capcom Japan that there isn't. So I don't know.
You mean like secret
No.
shit that you gave no mention about?
Yeah.
Or they need some unlocks though, because that was 4 is lacking in. No unlocks.
I don't think Capcom did that.
Yeah. I mean,
I doubt it.
like I said,
It's
I've
not the
heard
company.
mixed reports on it, but I don't know how true it is.
You know, I
Because-
wasn't because where the other costumes come from, then do you just have them at the start? Because then it would make sense if they were hiding shit. But if you have everything at the start of the game, then there's nothing to unlock really, besides super.
They said that all the costumes they've shown off, those are available from the start.
I don't like that. I'd rather earn them. Like be LDK, get Sparta costume.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be. Maybe it's like that, and maybe did they say that the Sparta custom is as you get in the game directly, or is it unlocked?
From
don't
what
know.
I've heard, it's available from the start,
Yeah,
both the skin
right from the
and
get-go.
the coat.
Right,
I
like
liked how they did in DMC3.
Yeah,
I liked how they did in DMT3. In DMT3, it was a little bit harder because it required you to go in SS ranking, Dante must die, which was
yeah,
fucking.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I think three better, at least in the sense that it made you work for the cool stuff.
Yeah. Maybe
Yeah,
not
but
the
Jesus Christ.
an SS rank, a triple S rank in Dante must die.
Yeah, that one I think should not be a thing though. That's like
Yeah, just complete the
MLG
game.
thing over there.
Let us
it
complete the
was
game.
yeah, for costumes it was either you unlock them through the difficulty modes or you go through Legendary Dark Knight and unlock all of them that way if you didn't unlock a specific one.
Yeah.
The only thing 3 did wrong to me, because I'm so much of a fanboy that I've done 14 playthroughs of 3. From very easy or whatever it is to hell or heaven or hell with both Dante and Virgil. That took a week.
Yeah. It
Yeah,
takes a lot. There's mission 4, I think, that is really such a drag.
Mission
It really
4.
takes too long.
You
Mission
mean
2 kicked the shit out of me in 3 on DMD.
the original 3 or special edition.
Special's
edition.
still hard on DMD. I don't even want to think about DMD on the original.
It's
No,
the
I
same.
think no. In
DMD
the
original is still the same.
yeah, it's the same. It's only the normal mode that changed from special edition. In Dante Must Die in DMC3, enemies don't have enemies have 250 more health, 250% more health. As in 4, they have a bit less, I think 200 or something like that,
Yeah,
150.
200.
Yeah, in DMC3, they had the most upscaling of power.
And they automatically I think in 3 they automatically ignore most hits done, while as 4 they have a time limit before they go into DT.
Yeah, normal enemies. As for bosses, I don't know.
What for 3 or
Um,
4? Cause in 4 boss has half devil trigger. So with Kidna, it's like double devil trigger for her.
All
'Cause
the
she has
enemies
that
have
golden
DT though in
form.
4,
Yeah, cause in
and
4
it's not
Echidna has
more
like
hits done.
2.
Yeah.
It's annoying.
Burial is the only boss that gets the DT only in Dante Must Die.
Burial
Rest
looks
is-
friggin' gangster with the purple fire.
yeah. It
Yeah,
becomes
all
blue, I
bosses
think.
get
yeah, I think it
Dante.
looks pretty cool. I've seen it before. Whenever like higher level players played through that specific fight with either Dante or Nero. That looks
Yeah,
pretty cool.
I've never seen it before. Only recently I learned about it. Him getting a new form of DT. About changing the color of the flames.
Yeah, that
Oh,
was the
it's
same for me. Like,
damage buff though.
No, when I first saw it, that freaked me out a bit, cause I didn't know bosses could get double trigger until when I did my first run of Dante was that, and he murdered me because I was doing so well, and that freaked me out.
yeah,
They only get DT if you take too long to kill them.
Yeah, I've seen
Wait, I sworn after a certain point, the health goes down, they automatically get it.
No, I think it works like the enemies, like the normal enemies do. They have a time limit on their DT.
did they regen their health when they go into DT?
No.
No,
Oh no.
no
Thank God.
thing. Can you imagine
Yeah,
what
that-
DT in the end recovering health? You'd never beat him.
Can you
Yeah,
imagine Dante with his double trigger? God help you.
yeah.
There's one thing that's kind of disappoints me though. Dante doesn't have his double trigger in the fight. Come on.
What do you mean, a cutscene?
No, I mean like in the fight, boss fight, Dante.
Oh, because he'd rape you in like 5 seconds with Super Stinger.
right.
He'll be like me for like the first 20 waves of Bloody Palace.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks everyone for stopping by. We can still have a chat in private, which is totally fine if you guys still want to. But yeah, this is the end of today's just chill hangout, nothing too serious. We were just kind of hanging out. So thanks for stopping by.